Welcome back to Sosnovka Sovkos, episode 27, with me, Mr. Silly P. So here we are, back in field 10 and 11, where we finished off in the last episode. We are going to finish off this harvest of this wheat. I'm just going to drive rings around the field in the harvester. There had to have been an easier way of doing that. Anyway, not to worry. It will unload regardless. We'll get that into the chaser bin on the Holmer Terra variant. 600 Eco, I think it's called. We bought that in the last episode to replace the Horsch chaser bin or auger wagon, as it wasn't working out particularly well. If you didn't catch the episode, go back, have a look, go back to the start of the series. It's been fascinating stuff right from the word go. I can't believe we are so many episodes in. Episode 27 already. Wow. And plenty more to go as far as I can work out in my head. I'll go and empty this now into the trailer. And as it's turned out, I can use the Holmer Terra variant as a tractor as well. So I just drop the back off the chaser bin back, and I can haul the trailer with this. So it's one complete unit really. It works really well. The only reason the Lamborghini's still there is because it was left there from the previous episode. One, I got rid of the Horsch auger wagon. I just haven't had a chance to take it back yet, so I'm going to drop off the back. It's like Thunderbird, always get this wrong, 2, Thunderbird 2, the one that has all the different cargo bays you can switch in and out of, just like that, only red and not a spaceship. But other than that, almost exactly like it. Never mind, ignore me, I'm rambling. So we'll hook it up and we'll go and dump off this next load. I'm going to put those wheels down. They are designed for if you've got a heavy load. It just means you don't pull the back end of the Terra variant down, just like jockey wheels really. Although I must remember to lift those back up again when I'm done. So another load. Now, as it's transpired, I think we started off before the harvest with about 189,000, something like that. We've sold a couple of loads. We were up over 200,000, 230,000, more than that. Now, obviously, then we had the Horsch auger wagon incident. So we bought that. That turned out to be a bit of a bust, so we sold it, and we made a loss on that, obviously. But we did sell the T9 as well, the New Holland T9, which meant we got about 200 and something thousand back off that, which meant we were up on the deal again. Then I bought this, the Terra variant, and the grain back to it, which took us back down again. So it's whether or not we're actually going to finish this episode up or not. So having done this entire field, that said, we've got a couple of bits of new equipment. We will have the Terra variant, which is great because that's multi-purpose bit of kit. We can use it as a tractor, we can use it as a chaser bin, and there are various other backs that we can buy for it, which means we haven't got to buy another one of these. So yeah, I mean, we'll end up the episode with more kit and equipment, which is cool. Something I didn't mention, which I should have mentioned really, I set the harvester to enable straw swath. I'm leaving the straw swaths behind because I'm going to collect those up in 2 different ways. I'm going to get a second forage wagon, same as the Pottinger one, the modded one that we've got before. and I'm going to fill that up with straw because we need straw for the cows for their bedding. So here we are at the store. I knew the Lamborghini would come in handy with something. So there we are, loading wagons. We'll go with the Pottinger. And there she is, just like the one we got already. 45,000 litre capacity, I think it is. Was it 40,000? Regardless, it'll take a fair bit of straw. So we're going to fill that with straw. So we'll have one full of grass, one full of straw. So that whether it's for the cows for bedding, or whether it's the cows for grass, or the sheep that need grass, we've got them ready on standby, full or as near to full as they need to be. So we can always then just whiz off to fields, collect what we need. So we'll drop down the pickup, turn it on, and away we go. I'm not going to get a complete load into this before the harvester is ready to be unloaded again, so I'll do a little bit now. Yeah. Well, they do fill up relatively quickly, to be fair. So we'll get some more in here out of the harvester. I am now in my head wondering why I didn't empty that into the trailer. That's weird. Did I get sidetracked doing something else? Must have done. Anyway, never mind. We'll go and empty it in a second anyway. So I think slightly longer term we are going to need probably a second harvester, because some of these fields are quite big. I'm intending to do a whole crop harvest for silage on field 18, which is now 18, and the bit I ploughed, so the monster 18. And this one's a fair sized field because I combined 10 and 11. And it has taken 2 episodes to clear it. So I'm just thinking, with 2 harvesters running, I mean, I'm going to be hauling backwards and forwards a lot quicker and a lot more often, but there'll be less sort of downtime and it will get done quicker. So I do need to invest in another harvester. So it'll be a bit more logging probably off screen. The forest over by the lumberyard that we started the map off with, the state forest that was left to us by the previous owners, is depleting rapidly. There's not a huge amount left there, so once that has cleared completely, I am going to have to start wandering further afield and carry on my logging elsewhere. See that woodland directly ahead of us there? I'm probably going to do wood chipping in there, so that's going to be something else I need to do. I haven't got a wood chipper. I've got all the rest of the equipment, all the logging equipment I can transfer over. That can all be used, but I don't have the wood chipper. I think it's the Gens wood chipper. Excuse me. So I will need to buy that at some point and get some wood chipping done. We are getting there. Can only be now 2 strips left, surely. Yes, I'm beginning to think now that buying this trailer, not the one on the Terra variant, the one on the left, the cramp trailer, whether I would have been better off getting the much bigger one, the 59,000 litre one. So what I might do, because back at the yard I've got the smaller cramp trailer, the 40,000 litre one, I might sell that and buy the bigger cramp, the 59,000 litre, and get the dolly. So for the time being I can pull it without the need of a truck. Mind you, I've got a truck over at the lumberyard. So I can always use that to pull it. That truck's going to get a lot of use. It's going to be all over the place. So I suppose as well as that, at some point I need to invest in another truck. Seem to have lots of backs. I've got the log timber runner back. Got the low loader. If I get that big trailer as well, 3 trailers, 1 truck. But at the end of the day, I'll just move it around as I need it. Right, next offload. So having bought the Pottinger forage wagon, we are way down. So as I said, I think by the time we finish this second episode of Harvesting Field 10 and 11, overall we're going to be down financially. That said, we will have this vehicle, we have got the new forage wagon, so we have gained out of it. Which is the point, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? Right. Oh god, that's a terrible trait. Right and so. It used to be okay. You say okay all the time. Now I do right at the start of every sentence. Trying to be decisive. Last strip. Finally, 10 and 11 will be harvested. The harvester is looking a little bit grubby. It's done a good job though. Fair size field. I think it works out for 3 or 2 46,000 litre loads. Might be 3. 3 full loads, and then a bit. We'll have a little bit here. Won't be a full load, I don't think. Which isn't bad, really. It's, you know, the actual yield off the field's pretty good. And the plus side to leaving the straw swaths is, if we collect that up and use that for chaff and put that in the silage bays, we will then get the money for selling the silage. So we will make a bit of money off this field. Should make a nice bit of money off this field actually. I don't know how much chaff we're going to get off this, but it's going to be a fair amount. Only downside is that we'll have to bring the forage harvester over from the biogas plant with its trailers, and it will mean that as we're clearing this, we're going to have to be taking those loads all the way back over to the biogas plant, which is a bit of a trot from here. But again, some of that I'll do off screen. That could take an entire episode just hauling those backwards and forwards, if not longer. Right, that's it. That's all we're going to get off this field. That's all the wheat. But this is something else I'm going to try now. It does hook up. So with the back on and the trailer on now, I haven't got a particularly great turning circle because it will hit into the back of the trailer, but it will turn and it will pull. That's a pretty cool looking unit, that. I quite like that. It does make it very self-contained now. You can hook on a trailer on the back, you can take your chaser bin, auger wagon, and your tractor all in one big unit out to a field, and it's all there. I like that. For solo operations, that's pretty cool. That'll work really well. Obviously, if you're doing multiplayer and there's more than one of you, then it doesn't matter. You've got people hauling them backwards and forwards, and you'd have multiple vehicles anyway. But that works. I like that. So last little bit. And that's field 1011 harvested. Like I said, it won't be a huge amount of money, but it's money. Timing's getting on though. 7:10. God. Another day on the farm. slowly winding down. Right, drop that off, put the back on. So we'll hook it up and tidy up a little bit. These episodes are flying by in a blur. Every episode I'm doing something, I think, oh, actually, next episode I need to do. Some episodes obviously immediately lead into another one. When I had to do 2 episodes for clearing this field, it had to be. I had to finish this off. I wasn't going to go off and do something else. But there you go. A lot of straw swaths. Quite a bit of chaff going to come off that. I will carry on with the Pottinger forage wagon, so we'll fill that up as well first. Then the rest will go to chaff, to the silage bays up at the biogas plant. Pack up the New Holland CR1090. And we are drawing to a close for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We've got the field finished, a bit more equipment, got the Pottinger forage harvester. These vehicles have done their work. Quite impressed with the Holmer Terra variant. I like that, good bit of kit. If you liked it, give us a like, thumbs up, happy days. If you don't subscribe already, subscribe. Plenty more videos coming your way, and there will be FS17 in the future. Leave a comment if you want to. Whatever you choose to do. Thanks for watching.